Dela write my MVVs. Welcome. Report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife has allegedly seized the official vehicle belonging to the royal palace that Oletik has been using since she arrived the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And they said this situation just collapsed her, like she felt so bad over this, and they said this seizure was done today, like today, okay? They just did it this morning, okay? That Ooni of Ife took that vehicle. Now, while she was pregnant, they said Ooni of Ife bought her a 2020 Toyota, something that looks like a space bus, very beautiful 2020. And the reason was because a scan had shown that she was expecting twins, okay? And so Ooni of Ife opted for a very big car that can carry her and carry the babies and carry perhaps the nannies, okay? And this car cost Ooni of Ife a whooping 14 million naira, okay? Very beautiful car. And so now, she has her own car that she is using, okay? A beautiful car. So basically, she has two cars with her, as in two beautiful cars that she is using. Now, when she was coming to Ile Ife, she left her two cars there in Lagos in the compound. She didn't carry them to Ile Ife. They just took a flight to, I think, Ilori. Was it Ilorin, at one of those airports near the Yoruba, those areas there? So they went to go and pick them from there and brought them to the palace. Now, the driver, Ooni of Ife had attached the driver to her while she was pregnant. So she will not be carrying the pregnancy and be driving inside Lagos. So the driver was there with her. So Kabiyesi was believing that after fueling the cars, she will ask the driver to drive the car, since they were flying, to drive the car to Ile Ife, so that she can be using them in Ile Ife. Maybe drive one and now go back, travel back to pick another one and drive it back. But she said no, she didn't want the car, so she came without a car. So what happened now was that when she came, she had the ML 2022 in mind. There's a Mercedes-Benz ML that belongs to the Palace of the Ooni of Ife. That is a very fine white Mercedes-Benz that belongs to the Royal Palace. It's registered to the Royal Palace. So we heard that when she got back to Ile-Ife, she started using the Mercedes-Benz. The driver will be card. The same driver had to travel without the car back to Ile-Ife just to end up using the Mercedes-Benz. And that Mercedes-Benz have been assigned to other people and all of that. But this one was like really open eye. She came, and I know she's the one that has the twins, and she carried the Mercedes-Benz and she started using the Mercedes-Benz. So what that means is that while she was coming into the palace, her eye was on the Mercedes Benz. She wanted the Mercedes Benz, and when she came, of course, without the car, Kabiyesi will not allow her trip with children and all of that. So she started using the Mercedes Benz. Now, what is going on is that with all this drama that happened in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, yesterday when she talked about the royal mansion, they need to give her the royal mansion, one thing. We got a report that Kabiyesi has seized the Mercedes Benz from her. That Kabiyesi asked that they collect the Mercedes Benz. She should find a way to be transporting herself. Meanwhile, they said Mercedes Benz. They said Kabiyesi assigned that Mercedes Benz to the daughter that is called Ade Wamiwa. So like few weeks ago, right now as we are talking, it's summer holiday. Ade Wamiwa is in Ile-Ife. Ade Wamiwa is shuttling between the mother's place and the Ooni of Ife's place. Ade Wamiwa is in school abroad. That girl is one child that I know looks like the Ooni of Ife so much, very pretty girl. And Ooni, men and their daughters, Oni does not play with this girl. So it's not as if that 2022 Mercedes-Benz ML, Oni bought it for Ade Wamiwa. He bought it for another purpose, but he assigned it to Ade Wamiwa so that when Ade Wamiwa is in the palace, Ade Wamiwa wants to go for shopping or something, a driver will pick Ade Wamiwa in that car as a princess and take the girl around, okay? And so right now, there is another clash because Ade Wamiwa is not able to use that car. The other Oloris, they are busy with what they are doing. And so they have to wait for other cars to come back before they will go to where he wants to go to. But everybody had to sacrifice that for Oletik because, of course, she is Oletik and the mother to the twin. But with all of these sacrifices that everybody is making, she doesn't seem to be saying it. She has two cars and she left them in her mansion in Lagos just to come back and claim this one. And we heard that with all the drama that is going on in the palace, Kabiyesi has seized the car. Now, how is she supposed to be shuttling right now? What is supposed to happen? And they said that is, I don't know if it's Bolt or Uber or whatever they want to be using because there is no spare vehicle for her to use. The truth is that there are vehicles, okay, official vehicles of the Ooni of Ife, but Kabiyesi is not authorizing her to use those vehicles. And the only one that belongs to Ade Wamiwa that she was using, Kabiyesi has seized that car, SUV from her. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl De La Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. De La Right, my own people. De La Right, my super people. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Thank you so much. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe now. Let's get to 20,000 subscriber. I love you guys so much. If I no thank you, waiting again, okay? Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media, okay? I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch. I'm just a blogger. I get an information, I reenact it, and I post it here. And I say to my own daily right that whatever information you get on social media, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. So this is what is going on. They say there's so much devastation, so much bad, bobo, ho, crying, and all of that. As Ooni of Ife finally sees the Mercedes-Benz from her, stating that however she wants to transport herself around, let her transport herself or call the driver to go to Lagos and bring one of those vehicles. Going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.